I've started spewing memes over and over. I gotta chill with that. I just repeat the same phrase every 5 minutes now.
I will somewhat agree to that. The Han heroes were the ones that they introduced were more unique, broke the game faster.
Yeah,
but they were more interesting.
They were unique for sure. Yeah.
They were pretty much all Pangoliers. That's basically what it was.
So is that just Dota now? Everyone just I only see fours and offlaners banned now.
Yeah.
In the first phase.
Yeah.
It's usually like 5 fours and then Puck.
Well, no.
I guess Bane's a 5, but
yeah, we get some 5s banned away, like Shadow Shaman.
I don't know. How do you guys feel? I've said I actually don't like the extra ban because it feels like they wanted to get more heroes involved, but it's gotten less heroes involved because you ban out 2 good heroes. There's only going to be like 1 or 2. I don't know. I don't actually like the extra 2 bans.
I like it because mid-series, I think it gives you more options. So theoretically, in Game 2 and Game 3, you should be seeing different strategies because you can like remove more of a strategy with 3 bans while still blocking out super OP shit.
But does anyone actually like run strategies besides like complexity? Like when you watch people draft, and yeah, there you go, Charlie's like him. That's
they
like
often have
played.
like replacement heroes or whatever. Yeah, it's true. But I don't know. At least it forces some flexibility. I like more bans. I feel like they've done a good thing.
Oh shit, Scriff is here.
Oh, what's good?
I never see the cameramen in Twitch chat when they're not actually obsing a game.
It's because their hands are too busy playing Melee.
That's true.
They can't actually like type into the chat.
So Trent, did you have a good time in America when you were?
I did.
DC?
I enjoyed the sights.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I hate those where you like. Well, not that. I just hate historical stuff. I don't give a shit.
Fucking like history.
That. Like I love history, but like, why should I can read a book about like going to the White House? Why do I have to go see the White? Like, what is that actually to do if I see it with my own?
I'm with you on that. I think that's more of a millennial thing. Yeah, because I think part of it is that the internet is such a vast source of knowledge and a lot of pictures. Like, do you really need to see some of these places in person?
Don't you find it interesting, though?
You could just see a really good picture of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was cool to stand like in front of like the Capitol building, and like I thought it was really interesting that there was a Civil War monument right in front of the Capitol building. I thought that would be more controversial.
Who was it of? Or what was it?
The winning team.
Oh, well, yeah, then it's not bad, yeah.
I don't know, it seems like...
Because like Robert Healy in Washington,
exactly.
D.C.
But that's what I mean, though, like, because there's so many people who are still so salty about that. Like, we basically, like, weren't supposed to talk about that at Captain's Draft.
Really?
As part of, like, yeah, like, we basically weren't supposed to talk about the Civil War. Because it's still a subject that...
Wait, was it the events DC or
yeah,
whatever?
exactly.
Like
because
okay.
they don't want to.
Wait, so what else did they tell you not to talk about?
Well, I think that's pretty obvious. Did you notice a certain someone was not mentioned the entire tournament except for one fan in the audience? Despite him being the only thing everyone talks about on planet Earth?
Yeah, I don't get, like, I didn't think Steve Harvey was that controversial, but I guess after the ball drop at New Year's Eve, I can see it. Well, Naga. I saw Little Naga. I don't know. Are you guys a fan of this hero now? I think his, like, talents to 10% mirror image is nice, but still feels really weak.
I'm surprised it's in a support pairing with Bounty.
Yeah, that seems a little weird.
If they do it, maybe it is a.
Yeah.
They're gonna do a core Naga Lycan. That sounds just garbage.
Yeah,
with the dazzle though, I mean that's pretty cool, right? You get your little zap.
I've talked with like 5 captains now, and one captain says Dazzle's a tier 1 pick. The other 4 say that he's a tier 5, and he's one of the worst supports. It's super weird.
Who the hell said he was tier 1?
Stan?
It was Stan King, yes, it was Stan King, and then like OG still thinks it's tier 1, and then you talk to like anyone else, and like it's weird. It just goes from tier 1 to just absolutely useless. You'll see other teams not even think about it, while other teams first pick it. I'm not a fan of it, but the new Poison to me seems really weak, even though it seemed like it would be stronger.
Yeah,
this might be some sort of like off lane Naga, maybe like that safe lane, and they go, well, you have a bounty though, so how are you gonna play aggro? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
But this is I think they've been running at people as 4. Charlie gets farm, and then they run at you as 5 and hope they win.
Dire team ban.
Man, it's worked for them, so why change?
I mean, there's no doubt it's super good anti-team fight or whatever, like post Ravage or something.
Yeah. It's like the tiny Tide Hunter in the first phase. That's been a long time since we did 2 cores. It could be a support tiny, actually. I think Final Tribe runs up.
We actually had
Pablo definitely
Penguin did like 1, 2, 3 core.
5 seconds.
That was pretty weird.
Was one of them a puck though, with their like trickiness? I like how they are doing that support puck a lot.
I don't think it was that tricky. And maybe they had. I think one of them maybe was Broodmother.
Radiant team
Fair enough.
ban.
I mean, I think a Final Tribe kind of have the right idea here. Just get a bunch of team fight power. All 3 very, very tanky cores that you're low damage. Like, you look at Bounty Hunter, Naga Siren, Dazzle. Like, there's pretty much no damage coming out of these heroes.
10 seconds remaining.
So, if you get, like, an Anchor Smash on Lycan, who's dealing the damage on this team?
Remaining.
Like, who's actually going to be doing enough to bring any of these 3 cores down?
Might be this could be a long split pushy game if Final Tribe lose the laning phase. I think it's going to be a long game. If Final Tribe wins the laning phase, I think they're going to end it super early. But for me, I can't see Dire doing anything but late game. Because you want Lycan, right, to win early, but like you said, versus a Tide Dragon Knight in the front line, good luck, I guess.
Yeah, they gotta do some like OD type stuff here on Cancel's team.
I'd be high about that with OD 747 played it last night, and it destroyed the Dragon Knight. I don't even remember who they're playing. Oh, Animal Planet, pretty forgettable team.
Damn.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
League's assassin.
So dual lane Nyx Tiny, or no, you don't have to do that actually. You can just do whatever the hell you want. Nyx Witch Doctor supports. Okay, all right. Why Nyx though?
Yeah, that seems a little weird. Unless
guess,
they're
you
preempting.
can, like, stalk the Dazzle maybe.
Stop the Dazzle
guess.
Naga.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I think scouting out the Naga is probably, but it's a core Naga, so it's like
You gotta kind of know where she's at.
yeah, you don't really play the like sit back and wait for song with core Naga. I don't know. I mean, it's possible they think it's OD or Dusa. Like OD or Dusa, I think are the only 2 heroes that
it's an
Kansas team
offline
could run.
Naga. The old offline Naga, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if
I don't know, Bambo's
you're gonna
been
have
running
some
a lot
weird
of
ass, if you're gonna have some weird ass offlaners, it's gonna be sexy Bambo playing it. That's for sure.
It's still, like, I've heard a lot of the offlaners now just like getting those super, like, that's why we've seen DK even in the offlane, right? Because his Dragon's Blood, same with Naga, he starts with 6 armor and like 2.4 base regen. It's not bad.
Bring like 10 tangos or something.
That's all you
Easy
need.
life.
It's pretty rare just to have people running full defensive tri-lanes. It's usually just a really strong hard 5 position. So as long as you're tanky enough to like successfully get the pull off and deal with the hard 5 harassment, then the offlane gets kind of simple.
I don't know how I feel about being Witch Doctor this game. I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time if I'm playing this hero. I don't feel
You're
very
not
good
gonna
about
find
my
any kills.
tasks.
For battle.
Yeah, like this bounty hunter is gonna be hitting me. What setups does he have? He's got Dragon Knight stun. I guess they can like layer quite a few stuns, right? As long as Era starts, they have Avalanche too. Then the Witch or the Nyx stun, so they can probably kill as a duo as Nyx and Witch Doctor, which is pretty handy.
Should be good. I mean, besides Ravage and like Dragon Form, both teams and like the OD ulti, both teams have really short cooldowns. Like all their stuns are low cooldown.
So what Hunskin was telling me is that Frost is like their rock, and
How
for this
fitting.
game he actually literally is playing the rock and the tiny, but he's like the solid performer, you know, who always gives you the strong performance. He's the like the U9 of the team, and then Era and Yonasim Fan are like the higher performers who can have those bad games.
I love Yonason fan.
Yeah,
He's
me
a big
too.
ASAP Rocky fan too, so
Oh really?
loves the rap, you know. Just some random tidbits. I'll do stats too if needed.
That would be appreciated, thank you.
Grant stats.
Oh. When was the last time? It was you casting with Draskell, right? I forgot why that even was a thing. That was great though. I loved it.
It was some hubcast, right, or something.
No, because it was. Remember, I was in Discord from my house and I was doing stats for you guys. I don't know. It was just some random cast. It was great. Cancel's gonna be in the safe lane. Why do you want to? I guess OD has a good matchup against DK and Tide, but
Yeah, I think it's more the fact that like Lycan will do better versus Dragonite than he will versus.
oh,
Well, no pull for him.
Oh,
but
that's
he
smart.
gets the wave back. I mean, it's still gonna be fine. I think only one creep will die under the tower, if that. But it's the ranged one. Oh, please deny cancel. Oh. All right, yeah, that's good.
What's bottom lane? Sexy Bambo against Tiny and Witch Doctor. Should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, 10 tangles, a stout shield. He has 3.4 base regen, pardon me, and 6 armor. That's, I mean, it's so hard to get a kill, especially there, like, until you get even level 1 or 2 Maledict. This just doesn't feel like there's going to be a lot of kills at all this game, judging by, like, the heroes. Like, it's just going to be team fights.
She is melee though, so like,
True.
when the tree grab comes up, they can definitely be obnoxious. I feel like it's not gonna be super easy for Bambo. And what does this bounty hunter do this game though?
Nothing. He
There's
does,
a Dragonite
does
mid.
absolutely nothing.
There's a tiny bottom. There's a tide under top.
I mean, honestly,
Oh, this feels terrible.
I think he should be bottom. Like, I think he right clicks Hanskin. Like, if he's ever out of position, Sexy Bambo can get the Riptide on him, and they could do a lot of physical damage together. But I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything to these other lanes.
Yeah.
Like, maybe when he gets level 3, he can kill the Tide. Like, he gets the slow from the Janata to let the OD hit him a couple more times, and then the magic damage comes in. But otherwise, this lane's pushed. It's pushed into the tower, so, like, Bounty Hunter doesn't get a whole lot of room to do anything.
Yeah, he should get his bounty though. It'd be nice. And then maybe he'll go bottom when there's levels on Naga. Hanskin's actually at half HP just from these illusions being spammed at him.
He can't really do anything. He's going to steal the rune. Oh, wait. Dang.
Doesn't get the bounty, doesn't get the actual rune.
He gets both wolf kills, though.
That's something.
That's some.
42 gold.
So what do you guys think? Do you think they should split apart, put together CIS and EU again with how weak the regions are?
I don't know. No, because think about how weak SA is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, if any region's going to be
What is
combining.
happening, top?
Because like,
Level 1 poison.
I think CIS has like a little bit of depth, and I think Europe actually has a decent amount of depth to it.
Oh.
And coupled together, I think that outmatches NA and SA combined.
Oh, Ryan. What the hell happened to you? I thought you moved from Berlin.
Wait, do you really think that NA and the pool is larger than EU and CIS together?
Oh, absolutely not, but I'm just saying. For my sake, they should combine EU and CIS. And then gives SA 2 qualifier spots. That, like, right? They want to grow the region. That's how you grow it.
Yeah, that's how you get teams to move.
I mean, if no one's moved yet.
They will soon.
I mean, there's been rumors of everyone moving, but nothing yet.
Yeah. Every I swear to
Always
God, every single time leaving into TI, it's like, oh, this team's gonna go for it.
Oh, Pablo? He just got juked.
Oh, Frost is in a little bit of trouble here, just man fighting up against the Bounty Hunter and 60 Bambo, and now 60 Bambo's dead. A little bit of Maledict damage, and that'll be your first blood.
Got cocky. No armor, tiny. You're like, oh, this guy's gonna die quickly, and then you realize it's an offlane Naga and a level 2 bounty hunter.
First blood is position 5. It's the only way to like feel like you're having a good game.
Look at that boots, Warden of Clarity. And he's gonna steal the rune. He might die for it, but
It's actually
worth it.
unreal though.
You could just TP. There's no shuriken.
that was smart by Bambo dodging the cast, but even smarter teaming out.
392 gold for that first blood.
It's nice.
Now he's dust too. Oh.
Life is good for Hanskin.
Life is not as good for Jonas though, but he got a good pullback here.
I mean, he's still level 4.5 by 4.5 minutes in.
That's true.
The 2 in crack and shell. Ooh.
Charlie's also suffering a little bit. Mid down in CS against the Breathe Fire, so.
I still hate it's
overall,
called Breathe
this is
Fire
a-
instead of Breath of Fire.
Yeah. Or I want to call it Flame Breath sometimes or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
It doesn't sound good like, yo, what's he casting? Breathe Fire? Yeah, but what's he doing? You know, that's
Yeah,
skill.
like
I'm sorry.
the name of the skill should be a noun, not
Ooh,
a verb.
That's
That
gonna
is
be a
true.
kill.
Should be
It's like-
Breath of Fire or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Well, if
hear
it was
ya.
Breath, but that's copyright. That was one of the. That was a
Oh,
very
that
good
was the
RPG.
Warcraft
Breath
one.
of Fire 2. Oh, was it? Yeah, Breath of Fire 2 is one of the best PlayStation 1 games ever. It's so underrated. No RPGs here. All right.
I played
You guys like
RPGs,
that
but I did
Final
not play
Fantasy
PlayStation.
I didn't play that one.
Oh,
I didn't have a PlayStation. I didn't get those
Oh.
cool games.
That's right. Well, what do you have?
I was a
What were your,
Nintendo kid.
Like what kind? Did you have GameCube then, or
Yeah.
N64?
I had them all. I had all the Nintendo ones.
Luckily, I got a GameCube for Christmas. My brother had a PlayStation already, so we don't know,
Dream,
right?
dude. Our parents bought 2 N64s. What was the purpose of that?
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
GoldenEye,
happened there.
baby.
There was a discount or something going on. I'm not sure what happened there.
Here you go. For Christmas, we got you 2 N64s.
No,
with
no, we
one
got one.
controller each.
And then we got one like the next year. I was like, why?
Oh. Cool.
Maybe they thought we hated each other or something.
Yeah, Charlie is getting destroyed though.
Jeez, they're indeed. Pablo is definitely dead for this one. Arrow will take a little bit of damage, but he is not backing down. He's still laying damage into Charlie.
Yep. Level 3 Dragon Blood, 8 HP regen, 2 Ring of Health for 3 levels, huh?
And they're gonna get a Cascade if they actually get a good Maledict off this.
That was nice micro.
Yeah. Draws the
That
cask
bounced
away.
back.
Are fortified.
He was probably dead.
Dire's
You know,
middle tower
it's
is
crazy
under
though, right?
attack.
Charlie has definitely improved because what was the first time people saw him? It was at King's Cup, right? When he played for Iceberg. And now look at it. There's Charlie, Jabs, and Bryle all have decent teams. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah. This feels like this DK, unless they get like an amazing heal bomb, like they just did back there, it's gonna be hard to take him down. He's just out leveling the Lycan.
They just they have to keep hitting those amazing heal bombs, otherwise Soul Ring and Dragon Blood just too much regen.
And I'm looking like, yeah, Bambo's level almost 6. That's not bad. But then you look at his counterpart, and Frost is gonna clear a stack right here. He's gonna have his full Aquila treads. This guy, the Rock, you said, he is gonna be.
I wonder what he goes for in this game is Tiny. He goes
I
to
guess-
Shadowblade build, and then DK picks up like the Blink Dagger to get on top
Yeah.
of the OD, maybe.
You might
Bounty.
do
Courier.
big.
Radiant's courier has been
You might just get Blink with your Nyx, so it's like a guaranteed kill
Yeah.
instead of Shadowblade. But I think either one's good.
Top
I still
3
always like
CS,
You know,
all on
they're all-
Radiant.
Dire's bottom tower.
How do you guys
It's a
feel
little
about
bit-
Helm of the Dominator as an item now? Oh,
I don't
Pablo,
know,
though.
it seems a little bit too strong. Pablo, well, he does have the raindrops as well as one stack, so he's going to be able to survive a little bit longer, but it looks like the Bounty Hunter, his melee damage is too much.
I don't know if it's too strong because it's still so like it's not like every hero's buying it like last time. You know, like the last time Helm was good, like this Tiny would be buying Helm right now.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess it's just
Super good on
Lycans
Lycan,
and
yeah.
Darkseers and,
A lot of offlaners actually. Moo, I mean Beastmaster.
yeah.
It's super good on who it's good for, I guess. But I mean, you don't want to like nerf something just because people are buying it blindly. Oh, middle, can they get this guy?
They're going to
Breathe
try
Fire's on
for
him.
it.
His Lycan does no damage.
They do have the Tidehunter wrapping around behind, so if Era just runs straight up, they're going to run into a smoked up Tidehunter with Ravage ready to go. Pablo already hits the stun. There goes the Ravage, going to be able to catch all 3 of them. They're going to turn on to the Dazzle, quickly kill him. And Era, and as well as Pablo, easily survive through that. And
And
that's
they
going to
just
be a
killed
tower as
Bambo
well.
bottom
Dire's
too.
middle tower
And
is under
yeah, this is. I mean, we said like the Radiant team has one chance to win this game, and it's already slipping out of their hands, at least to me.
You mean the Dire?
No, Radiant. Or Dire, yeah, pardon me. You know, I get confused.
Pardon.
Because, like, it's weird. Like, the Radiant side is so gorgeous, breathtaking, all the green, all the trees. Then you go to the Dire side. Death everywhere, you know? That's messed up. I bet some Dire heroes.
Wait, so
don't
how
like
is that
much.
confusing though for the name?
It wasn't. I was just trying to shift focus somewhere else.
I thought you were gonna say green because you're a Warcraft 3 player. You associate green with Scourge.
Yeah, that one too. But I thought that was. I didn't have to say it, you know.
That's obvious.
Sure.
Yeah, that was just. I don't
The
know.
Fell, I believe.
I'll say the obvious for you, Greg. Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Alright.
Appreciate that.
Hanskin gets another kill, by the way. He's now 4-0-1. He's stealing all of these away from his cores.
He almost
That's
has
some
Death Ward
triangle
already.
boots.
Jeez.
He is.
That's the. Oh, jeez, but what happened to Pablo's experience?
He sat mid.
Someone get him a Tome of Experience stat.
And then level 3 right next to a level 10 hero. Jesus.
Oh, lock him.
They
So
just
dead.
placed that sentry too. He's gonna have his blink. He is going blink. It looks like he's gonna just wait. Like the chicken's just been dead. He just has an Aquila. He's gonna have a blink. He's gonna have this giant power spike when the chicken's alive.
I don't think there's any way this push actually stands up.
They have a double. Yeah, even with double damage, he's gonna just cast Wolf.
Okay.
Go for it. We'll see.
Maybe with the weave, the paralyzing casts are going to be able to get a lot of stunts onto Charlie, and with a maledict on him, he's going to have to back out.
Go kill his creep. Oh, Fraud. I think he could have killed it with 2 more hits.
Yeah.
Top lane, Era. Now, all these tanky heroes are going to be very susceptible to the OD. You can see that pure damage. It's pretty easy work of the Dragonite.
Looks
feels
like
like
you get
Od-
caught out by Song.
If Odie gets like a 4-staff early, it's gonna be good. But then you get like what, a BKB on DK and even Tiny, and then the OD just becomes absolutely useless again.
Yeah, I think BKBs is when Final Tribe just ends the game outright.
They're gonna try and kill Come With Me bottom. Oh no, he backed away in time. Looks like he wasn't quite at 240. Even with the combo, I'm not sure it would have been enough.
Yeah, I guess he's got 17 Magic Wand stacks, so if you don't kill him in the combination, you're not killing him at all.
So Tiny can one-shot both the supports, but that's about it. But once his Nyx gets 6, then they're just gonna probably roam together, I assume. And just
Oh, nice
kill
cam.
anyone on the map.
Just in time for a cancel to run away from this attempted gank from Tiny.
And they have a really good push going bottom too. Charlie's coming, has the summons. So fair trade for them. And Pablo gets his bounty stolen again, so he won't be 6 yet.
Yeah, Dire's doing a super good job of splitting up the map. Bambo is going for the Radiance first. Could be a little bit away, but a tier 1 for a tier 1's not terrible for Dire.
I can't think of anything else you would go this game for Bamboo, honestly. I don't think you can do some medallion shit and think it's gonna do much.
I can't think of a slower offlane hero though.
Yeah.
If you go,
I think Medallion would just
if you
be
go
good
Radiance, you're just kind of
for
useless.
Roche. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna. I mean, what else do you? I mean, it's just Naga as a hero.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think maybe Medallion is the only other item that could possibly.
Radiant's bottom tower
I do like
is
Drums
under attack.
Medallion or something. Turned into
Yeah.
some sort of weird
Damn.
frontline right clicker.
Radiant
They're actually-
structures
Oh,
are
Another
okay.
courier.
Better.
Oh
he's
no!
not gonna do it!
Oh no!
Dire's top tower is under
He
attack.
definitely misclicked there, right? Because it's
I can't believe
always
they're-
worth to kill a courier.
Why is Radiant trading this? They're trading a tier 2 for a tier 2. Charlie actually just took it quicker than 4 heroes top.
I'm not sure.
That seems like such a bad trade. I mean, now they have to fight though, and they know Lycan's ulti isn't up. I'm surprised they're not just pushing base with Tide.
On skins, turns around, paralyzing cast with a maledict on top of the Tiny combination. Cancel's gonna have to try and save this Lycan with the imprisonment, but they're gonna be able to get. Oh no, he missed it. Either way, the wolf form's down. And that's gonna be 2 down with Cancel slowed down, plus the Ravage is gonna be there as well. They're gonna be able to get a 3rd kill on the OD with the track gold as well.
Actually, only 2 cap. The other one was on the Radiant team.
Excuse me. You're right. So,
Actually.
so they got
Pardon me.
track kill on Witch Doctor, but
Yeah.
they lost 2 cores.
I mean, if you look at the thing, they technically only lost 100 gold. That's not bad.
Man, why isn't there a button to pull up the goddamn team fight recap?
I was just thinking that the other day. Why,
like,
why do we
I-
have to click it?
Are you that lazy?
I mean, you gotta
no,
screw
it just
up.
goes away. So you can't like if I miss the opportunity.
Well, that seems like something you could work on to improve as a caster in the future.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Grant. You should give me more camera tips.
Well, I'm just trying to help you out. I feel we all have room to grow. You know, like me, I could be less of a dumbass. Oh, Radiant's Curry. He gets it this time, and it's a Sanj.
See, this is why he didn't get it last time, because there was nothing on it. You know,
It's actually
he's waiting for the value pick. That's the only way they're gonna win this game. He's on another level.
middle.
Real
Maybe be able to
value.
get Dazzle. He's gonna get Grave up. No, he's not. Damn. Yeah, Frost is just running a train on him.
They really are. He's gonna have the. He's actually getting full S and Y.
Yo, Bambo's farming though.
He is.
Like,
He's at like what 1.5k like 2 minutes ago.
yeah,
That's a lot of gold.
he's got song too. Feels pretty safe.
What would you guys feel if they brought back when you killed a courier or dropped all the items?
No,
No.
because courier sniping is
lane.
already far too strong. Hanskin's mega dead.
Dude, Charlie with the book, they can push a tier 1 too.
Yeah. I'm really surprised that they don't bring like the Tidehunter to any of these pushes.
It feels like he can't respond in time to the Lycan. Like, he can make his own push happen, but once he goes down a lane, he's like committed, you know? Like, even if he TP'd the second Witch Doctor got gone on and someone else went Shrine, I don't even know if they would do anything.
Jeez, Yonosavant's still in it. Once that kill had come with me all the way into the tier 3, it's not happening anytime soon. Meanwhile, they're going to be losing in tier 2.
Yeah, it's a tier 2 for a tier 2 again, or maybe they won't get this top one. Yeah, they're all TPing. They defended this time.
I was meant to have this.
It just seems like an unnecessary amount of gold to give to the enemy team when you know they can't fight and they are only banking on being able to get late game. Like this just like straight up funneled the Sacred Relic straight to Sexy Bambo. Like that's how he farmed so quickly. Is that they got 3 towers in a row.
Yeah. They have really good vision too, though, to be fair. So, like, really deep wards from the Bounty Hunter, plus him just running around everywhere. So they're able to, like, pick and choose these pushes very well. Maybe it's just harder for Final Tribe to analyze exactly what they're up to.
Tiny in big trouble.
Tiny.
That would be a big kill.
But a double stun, that sets things up really well. Fortunately, they did get the imprisonment off for a second there onto Tiny. He's not going to be able to get a turnaround stun just yet.
That cask is stopping the song. He just got it like 4 times.
Man, if they got the song off there and just kind of reset, that could
Yeah.
have been a huge win for them.
Dude, oh my god. The Astral Imprisonment I counted lasted 1.1 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then he had the troll net from Charlie too. They tried to lock Tiny down. Like, let's not let him get to his team, and then they forgot he was a Tiny. But they do get middle tower. He's gonna have his Radiance at like 18.5 minutes. That is damn good for where he was at. That's the
why they
Lycan,
pick
right?
it so early. Yeah.
I actually that's always what I think though. Oh, Kim dies again. But like when you're a support, you love when your team has Lycan, right? Because you know even you're gonna get golden items. Because Lycan's gonna push a tower. Like you know you're actually gonna get stuff. So as a support, you're like, all right, sick.
Especially these days, because you just don't get anything.
Yeah.
Hal
Look at
helps you
Dazzle's
out a
gonna
lot
have
too
mana
in
boots
lane and stuff.
and medallion. Come with me, split pushing.
I played a Lycan versus, or not a Lycan, sorry, Legion Commander against Tiny the other day.
How does the duel work?
Those
Terribly.
duels don't last very long.
No, he just starts walking away. I thought it was a bug the first time I saw it. I was like
They-
super confused.
Oh, they didn't get the track off though with the illusion from Naga. They still have to back out. Oh, they did.
Yeah, they got it was the
Alright.
weave gave them some vision as well.
Oh, okay, nice.
And they're just going to bottom lane. Charlie's with the double damage. I mean,
Oh,
just
aim
the
it. Look at this.
just the damage on the tier 3 is it's going to be a significant amount.
and
This is something that they
man.
don't need to be giving up.
Oh my god, this is painful. They don't even want to commit Glyph because he's not even there. Oh. Whew.
Dude, look at this range. This range archer is just putting in work. Still one more, 2 more. Oh no, what? He could have got
Alright.
another hit. It was backdoor protected though. Maybe he knew. That was smart. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't get the
how
right
do they deal with split push now? I guess on the Radiant side, you have a DK and a Tide who want to just group up in 5-man.
I mean, I think
Now you're 2 split pushers.
I really do think that like Tide is is decent at being able to stop this. Like, he stands in front of the tower and gets Anchor Smash and slows down the damage by a significant amount. They can kill him very quickly.
Now look at even top lanes pushing in. They still haven't take Roche. The tier 2 just fell.
Man, and like, you just go right back out of Roshan pit without pushing out their waves. Something weird's going wrong here for Final Tribe, that's for sure.
This is one of those games where, like, we saw Bounty earlier today, and it didn't even feel that good. And you're just like, this hero, like, is he really that valuable early on in the draft? And then you watch a game like this, and you're like, all right, this hero is just, he's so ownage. Like, he's doing everything for them right now with this sort of strategy. Sees what they're doing, makes it so easy for Naga and Lycan. They feel safe all the time, but it's not like a super obvious effect, you know?
Yeah.
And then you don't even have to win these, like, super good fights. You just, like, kind of half throw a fight, and you still come out in terms of, like, ahead of with gold.
Come with me. Could be in trouble here.
Should be.
Doesn't want to use a stun in case he just TP's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know some fun. Oh my god!
Lord have mercy on his sins and soul. Oh,
Dude, this is where you make him ravage
Holy
you.
shit.
oh my god. That's come with me, babe. People wonder why I told this guy's nuts. He actually just played him. Holy crap.
Weave, and the next assassin's like, it's no big deal. All of a sudden,
Medallion
medallion
heal.
creep wave heal.
Physical damage. A lot of people still don't know that. It's crazy.
He hit him with 5 instances of 151 damage.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Wow.
I do like this now. They're a hero down. They're just going to split push the bottom tier 2. Backdoor protections up, though. Oh, and the Naga TPing in first with the sleep.
He's actually invis. Oh. So
they
now.
think he canceled? No, they know Radiance is on. I was like, okay. But no one else is
Nah,
coming.
he can
Dark
catch
Rain's
him.
TPing.
Is he gonna sleep him? He should.
Oh, they have a
They're
sentry
they're
right
low
there.
enough that I think he could have gone for it. But then again, it's like, if you're Dire, like, you're just happy with the game prolonging, right? You take a
And you
team
just,
fight,
like,
it speeds
cancel
up the
doesn't
game
have a TP.
unnecessarily.
Cancel's getting farmed, though.
Yeah, he is.
That's the thing. We've been focused on. I mean, Charlie's done such a good job splitting up the map. Cancel's actually just mostly been the jungle, but even though jungle creeps are nerfed, you kill enough of them, it's still gold. That's a fact.
That is some science right there. Look at
Smoke.
Bambo 0, 3, and 2.
Oh, they could do Roche so quick. If Lycan gets a double damage,
Yeah.
if they see that, I think there's
Oh.
Roche. It's still hard, though. Versus Ravage, that's a little nerve-wracking, but I think you just go for it.
I mean, you have Song.
Yeah.
You got Bounty Hunter to scout the Tide Hunter. Like, as long as Bounty finds him, and he sees him right now at top lane. If I was him, I would just run over and sit on
This
top of him.
Roche.
Jeez, wasn't even close. Okay. I mean, they've got Aegis, and like the same thing sort of applies to the Dire side too, right? It's like once they get BKBs, they're gonna be really tough to stop.
I think you just wait. Maybe they wait for Lycan's ulti to come back up and then see where they go. I mean, they have a tier 2 middle they can easily take. They might just go for that early. There's only one tier 2 on each team, and it's damage. When does Bounty get a gem, do you think? Or Nyx? Like, both teams feel like they want a gem.
I think Radiant super need a gem. Like, after this Yules. I don't know. It's a ways away, though, assuming Hanskin or Pablo's going to buy it. But they really need one. It's like, it's not even about seeing the bounty. It's just like where all his damn wards are going down. And it's not like the Dire are getting kills. Like, the odds of you losing this gem are actually pretty low. They're just dodging you anyway. So, it would really help them set up.
Yeah, make the Dire side feel a lot less safe. Bounty Hunter wouldn't be able to push out as much, and their aggressive wards would end up dying. So.
Oh, they did not see the bounty go into the jungle. The sentry, Pablo
Super
ulted.
close.
They saw Pablo ulti though, so we'll see if Dire wants to do something. Nope.
Oh, this Lycan is so tempting.
Well, they have a book
Spotted. Immediately slowed down. Pablo denied pretty quickly here. Forced to pop the spike carapace, but can still be run down by just Necronomicons if they want. Fortunately, the paralyzing cast lasts forever. Toss forward.
Is it gonna work? Oh,
No, there's Bounty Hunter. So they actually just
That's
kind of
gonna
give up
track.
a trackle.
And they kill all they cleared all. Charlie just killed 3 sentry wards in the Radiant jungle. That's almost bigger than the kill. So much room and vision for the bounty now. How do you pronounce it? I called him Akeem. Is it Akim?
I don't know.
I like Akeem. Like Akeem Olajuwon. I don't know. It sounds better. It sounds like you're a certified badass.
Yeah, I like that. Sounds good. Is that not what, Pablo? Or no? Who's on their
What?
list? Never mind.
The list? What list? Are you in the
No.
FBI?
I don't think they had. I don't think they had Akeem on there.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah. Bambo level. He almost has a. He just went full Octarine. I saw what he's doing. I wonder why. Just quicker illusions, I guess. With the. He didn't even get the talent.
I guess you don't really need it with Radiance.
Oh no, that talent's so good.
Yeah, but movement speed, Grant.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, movement speed is actually picked almost every single time. I remember people were like, movement speed talents are instant no pick, and now it's. That's my favorite part about new patches. People saying dumbass shit, and then it just comes back, and it's complete opposite a month later when you actually learn the game. Even pros, not just Reddit, it's like pros.
Yeah.
Like even pros are complaining about movement speed talents, and now look at them. Every single one gets picked.
More boom to see, the faster the these illusions can get to the lanes. And...
It's the exact same thing with what maxing Phantom Rush on PL now. People are like, oh, God, what a bad skill, and then you realize you farm way quicker, you lane way better. Now it's always like 1-1-4 builds almost.
Yeah, and all the mids and off laners just suffer from you just running into their face over and over again in the laning
So
phase.
fun. With the extra just random 40 agility or something. You're like, what the hell? DK. Looks like they're gonna get this last tier too. That's nice. For free.
Yep. No ulti or anything. Easy. However, the other lanes, they're a bit.
Are they actually who win? Like both teams push Omega quick. I feel like the Naga playing defensive will help Dire out, and we'll see.
Yeah, this is nice.
They are super grouped up. Too bad they don't have any like big time AoE spells.
No classics.
Cancel gets behind them,
Damn,
but he's immediately going to be stunned up. What happened, Cancel? He is going to be able to get the Shallow Grave, and he's got Aegis for a while. Going to be able to take some of this intelligence. You'll accept from the Nyx Assassin, buys him a little bit of time. Round 2, going to be coming up, though.
Oh, Charlie's here.
Charlie is immediately going to go for the Dragon Knight, waits for the stun, then throws out the BKB. Era, they get even more stuns out from the Avalanche. Now they're turning around with a toss back onto Charlie with the Maledict already on him. He's dropping a little bit low, but it looks like Final Tribe is just not healthy enough to really be able to contest this one. Era's going to try and get out with the extra track speed. It just seems to be too much. You should be able to run down at least one of these heroes, and it's going to be Era. Charlie picks up that double kill. Frost turning around with the help of the Ravage right on top of 3. They're going to be able to get some major cleave damage in. Fortunately, Akeem was able to get out with the invis. Frost jumps forward, but he actually ran out of mana right as Cancel hit him. He ends up just taking away all of his intelligence. And that means not only the Tiny, but now the Tidehunter are going to be dying. Cancel.
Look at his intelligence, too.
Plus 40. And I think that's almost the game right there.
Yeah,
That was a really tough call for the Dire, I feel like.
I think right when they saw the Tidehunter TV back to defend Charlie, and then Charlie just TV back, and he's like, this is an instant 5v4 without their biggest team fight ulti. That was just a good call by whoever made it on Dire.
And it's like, because at the same time, you can be like, okay, well, I'm a Lycan with like all of this. It's not like Ty can do anything on his own, you know what I mean? Like, I can still push into this building and stuff, but I think they just saw that, like, with this song setup, man, like, we can run these guys down. Let's get a bunch of kills.
The whole Tide TP backplay is I think you can only do that in like the early game, in the first like 15-20 minutes, when like the Dire lineup is not very good at fighting you, and you could actually 4 versus 5 them. Like, you could win fights without Tidehunter, you know. But not this lane of the game. You get ranged off of it.
It's free.
You still got shrines to get as well.
So who cares?
Yeah.
Boots of travel. Oh man, yeah. Naga just. How does an offline Naga become 3,000 above the next closest person? Like we saw him at like what, 12 minutes. He was below one of the 4 positions, I think. And then he had that one good time when Trent said, and like he just got like 2,000 gold out of nowhere, and well, there you go.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
I mean, Radiant. Still, I mean, we saw how good a big Ravage. He has Shivas. They do plenty of damage. The problem was that was only him and Tiny because it was so late.
Yeah.
If they do that with other people, they're gonna be fine. But the question is, can they do it and lock down Bambo so he can't sleep? Because he's level 18 with Octarine now.
Yeah, that's quite a big problem, right? Like, they, first of all, have to get Ravage on these heroes with the BKB down. And, well, we've got one BKB on cancel, actually. Lycan stalled up his BKB for an Assault Cuirass instead. And then even if you do hit it, the Song of Siren comes in and pretty much cancels the Ravage.
They actually can't stop this Naga split pushing at all.
Yeah, they have nothing. They have a like, 5-man lineup, that's it. He's just gonna go for the melee racks.
Gonna be slowed down. Lycan's just gonna run right into the base while the rest of the team is kind of controlled up right now. Sexy Bambo is just staying on top of him, throws down the song to be able to save Come With Me. And by even more time, Charlie is just gonna go straight to mid to hit that tier 3 tower, and Yoda can't really do a whole lot to be able to stop him. Cancel, pops his BKB, stopping that paralyzing cast. Is gonna go for Hanskin, taking away one of the cores and taking out those supports. But Frost is gonna pop a BKB of his own, but he's just getting kited around. They're refusing to fight him while he is this big golden rock. But it looks like they are going to be able to get on top of the OD, at least finish him off. But meanwhile, it looks like almost 2 lanes of racks are going to go down. Charlie, no longer having his wolf forms, has to start running himself away. The Necronomicon minions beating on the melee racks is not going to be good enough. Akeem still trying to poke and prod at this lineup. They are going to be able to catch him, it looks like, with the dust thrown down. They just need to be able to get some sort of stun, but there's 60 Bambo with the sleep, stalling him up once again. The Lycan with his fresh wolf form is going to go back into it, try and finish off that melee racks while this team can't get back there. TP in from the Nyx Assassin is going to be too late. The melee racks is already dead, and they can't slow Charlie down, so he's going to be able to run out until maybe the Dragon Knight. Nope. He doesn't have any mobility, no blink daggers, so...
It's definitely just over, right? Ty just used Ravage to try to solo kill the Lycan and just didn't get it, and now he just took another right. Yeah, damn. Charlie's own. I love his decision making. When I was watching their open qualifiers for this event, like Cancel and him were streaming, and they were just like watching replays in between games, and like the same exact thing happened. He's like, should I have joined that fight right there of taking Raxes? And I think all their games are exactly the same. I think you actually ban Lycan versus them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Feels super weird.
Especially because it's just such a top-tier pick anyway. You know, it's not like they're the only team that are dominating with it.
Like, really, what would it, like, if you didn't ban the Tusk and you banned the Lycan instead? It feels like it would do a lot more damage.
I see you're also on the Tusk train.
I was just saying random hero.
I don't know. We were discussing Tusk earlier as the one to, like, why are we banning Tusk over X?
I guess people just really want to hurt 4 positions. I don't know. Here we go, smoking to gank, into win game.
There's 2 different ways to win this game, right? They can win the team fight, or they can sleep and just take bottom lane. They're going to be able to isolate one hero. That's going to be Pablo. He instantly dies. The song wears out, and with a buyback, Final Tribe are going to be able to have a 5-man fight. They immediately jump onto the Lycan, blow him up. Shallow Grave will buy him a little bit more time to get damage on that melee. Rax trying to finish it up. Unable to do so, though. It survives.
Meanwhile, Naga took mid.
Alright, well, as the Chinese say, game just got easier.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like some Dota proverb where it's like, now you only have to focus on one lane of Rax. You know? Instead of being trying to juggle all 3 lanes all the time.
The only proverb I know is the Bible. I don't know about your
That's the most American thing I think you've ever said. The only proverbs I know is the one handed on from on high.
Whoa,
Jesus Christ.
Hey, slow
down. Oh my God. Stop with your fucking mic fuckery. God.
Yeah, you should really get a Steel series.
No, it's not. Do you think
we're a sound blaster I hear?
We're all losing our minds because of your voice, dude? No.
Sorry. Is it better?
No, you're still fucking with it. It's like you're grabbing the wires and rubbing them together.
I'm not doing anything. I'm standing still.
It sounds like you're trying to hotwire a mic.
Alright. I just wanted to discuss how they missed their timing. Radiant can just go high ground with 2 BKBs and they win. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's actually what we said.
Yeah,
like, what does an OD do?
I have no idea what they're doing. They're like just not going high ground. They have Tidehunter. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
What do you think about banning Lycan versus team? I think they picked it in all their games. You just ban it because the hero owns, or what?
I mean, Hero definitely owns. I think they had really good answers to it. They just didn't like win the game. Look at. Do you see any team fight on Dire? They have a Naga rushing Radiance from the off lane. Okay, where's their team fight? What are they gonna do? Heal bomb? Dazzle's also a garbage hero. To comment.
Oh, there's one of the 4 captains.
First off, you're trying to win lanes, okay? How does Dazzle win your lane? Oh, you're ahead? I'm healing the creeps. Oh, fuck, I pushed the lane, and I couldn't get any denies. And I missed all the last hits.
But
Damn, Kyle, you sound pretty angry at Dazzle.
Fuck Dazzle, dude. I've picked that hero so many times. It's a Han hero. Great talents. I want it to work. Fucking awful.
Alright, well, it's just Shrine time.
Do it.
Oh, they actually get the stun. They're going to be able to combine stuns here. Get him stun locked. Lycan should end up going down, but he popped the cheese just in time. It looks like they're not going to be able to get him in the second round. They just run out of stuns. He gets the shrine anyway, and now they're going to be caught. Cancel's going to come in. Immediately starts going for MansNotHot, making sure there's no good opportunity for a Ravage. Shallow Grave does manage to buy Charlie a bit more time. He's eventually going to go down here, but it's all about Cancel carrying this team fight. Drops the ultimate, is going to be able to bring down one support. The other one drops pretty low. Pablo trying to run away with a track gold still on him, but in the meantime, Sexy Bambo is just going for those objectives. Has the melee racks already down to half HP.
Fast.
And Frost can't do anything to stop this. There goes a glyph, a little bit more time. Ravage actually just solo killing a Dazzle. All right, MansNotHot, I think he's done with this game. Sleep, Frost, BKB runs out, but he's got a Blink Dagger. He can still catch Sexy Bambo and finish him off, but now Cancel's here. Oh, Cancel, was this really the TPN you wanted to do? Well, 1v2. He's got an Aegis, but with 2 different stunners, he could be in a lot of trouble. Fortunately for him, Era's a little low on mana, but he does have a Soul Ring. Stun number 1, Frost. He doesn't have anything to be able to recover mana, so he's not going to be able to do this. Cancel can just turn and fight a little bit. Pablo, though, is coming in with the stun. Hurricane Pipe
he wants
back.
to steal those kills so bad.
No Blink Dagger, though, so.
I've been this Nyx. You just want to... Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Take that kill. 559 gold.
Meanwhile, their tier 4s are just dying. Siege creep, got it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Grant, were you
held
pretty
melees.
happy about that HP regen change?
Yeah, of course. This is stupid. There's no reason to have, like, regen on any building except the Ancient. I still don't like melee ones either, but whatever.
I'd be afraid if the melee ones didn't have regen, I'd be afraid of too much, like, poke.
Yeah,
sieging,
me too.
You know?
The illusions would be back.
Hell yeah.
Do you see this screen? Look
Look at Charlie. He's just ignoring everybody. They don't even, they have to TP back. They didn't even have backdoor protection down. Just out of fear. They had to mass TP heroes back in time.
Yeah, it was a bit of an error.
Now it just feels like Dire just wants to end the game because they know they won, but they haven't actually won yet. Now they're just suiciding.
Yeah. This is the end of, like, almost every single pub game ever. Where you're like, alright, game's won. Everyone just starts playing super sloppy.
So is this played today or tomorrow, the grand finals?
I think your grand finals is today, unless they reschedule it.
Okay.
Aren't you casting it, Cap? Like, right after this?
Should be.
How do you not have a more affirmative answer?
I mean, all I know is what the
Dude, you've
Excel
been around.
spreadsheet says. And it says it's today, so...
Yeah,
But it's entirely... I could definitely see one team being like, oh, we can't do it today because of another qualifier happening.
Yeah,
that
they
would
might
not
be a little
surprise me at
tired.
all.
What if
A
they're
little
tired?
tuckered out.
Yeah, it is their bad time. I think that's smart.
Grant pulling out the most current event memes out there.
Yeah, you want to stay fresh, right, Kyle? Like, you know these people are saying the no to way memes? Like, that shit's old, right? You
Yeah,
guys
it's
gotta
done
keep
already.
current. Yeah.
What's the new meme? Because I was told that was fresh just yesterday by my teammates.
Oh, that, no, the Jack saying his team was tired, that's why they couldn't play, is the fresh one, I thought.
I mean, come on, man. It shouldn't be a manager's decision to.
No, it's...
If there's money, there's points on the line. What are you supposed to say? Oh no, these other assholes that would 100% take the win, we're gonna not take the win.
No, I think it's more of just saying that they were tired. I don't think you need to say that. It was like 10 p.m.
I mean,
Kyle,
I agree with that, but the sleep thing, no.
What? What are you
Kyle,
about to
has
say, Kyle?
there been any NA teams that have ever taken the forfeit win against you?
No, because we've never been fucking late. Because our manager's the shit. Shout out to Josh, motherfucker. It's not
shout out.
hard. Hey, we have 3 matches today. Yo, admins, we might be late. What's happening if you're late? This is a conversation that happens weeks in advance. And I'm not gonna say whoever was adminning. We had some issues ourselves yesterday when our lobby just wasn't hosted.
I
for
saw your
15
tweets.
minutes. Oh my god, it's so triggering, dude. You got one job, Cap. One job. What's that job, Cap?
Well, they're
Host
back on the
lobby.
bottom. That's Charlie's job.
Yep.
Is to just kill the rats.
Look how many illusions and summons and everything. All right, game's over. Nick creeps is up.
Hey, there's a Battle Fury tide, dude. It's not over.
That's
Come on
true.
now, hold strong.
This is, and he gets the 250 damage at 25. Shit, I forgot about that. Oh man, MansNotHot is about to go ham. All right, we're actually gonna have ourselves a fight. Cancel's gonna die here, stunned up. The Maledict on him. Come with me. He's gonna be able to Shallow Grave TP out. He's good, but 16 Bamboo is still going for the tier 4s. He's gonna force the rest of these heroes back. MansNotHot is just gonna keep on going for Akeem while his team deals with the defense.
Haste.
Akeem the Dream. What a
Come on, it's
win.
good run. Solutions.
Think of VGJ and MansNotHot qualify for this major. Would that be the hypest major of all time?
Do you even need
Oh,
to
for
ask?
sure.
No, I don't need it. It is rhetorical. I think I'm using that word correctly.
You are.
So how do we
Goddamn,
get
Grant?
how do we get
So much.
rhetorical? Isn't the base word rhetoric? So how does rhetorical mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how do you not have, like, how does the concept of a rhetorical mean that we're not having any rhetoric
That's what
around
I'm
it?
saying.
You literally don't
Yeah.
respond?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's it all comes from the Latin rhetorics, from the Greek rhetoric, from rhetor, which would mean speaker, orator, and teacher of rhetoric. So they're kind of all just related to speaking, talking, and when you're rhetorical, you're sort of, teaching yourself. You're teaching yourself things you already know, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know.
Thanks, Webster.
Damn.
Yeah.
On the point, dude.
Thanks, Urban Webster.
Don't thank me. Thank my best friend Google.
Yeah, he's nice.
I introduced you to him, right? He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's nice. He's all right. So, Kyle, you're feeling good after two LAN victories yesterday, right? Or
Yeah, how drunk did you get last night?
Dude, can you hear him?
Dude, I've been no. That I was just I'm so sick right now, man. I'm like, there's so much to do.
Sick of winning?
You're sick of, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Good one.
We also made, and I'm sure that the decisions I made were not good for my health. So I'm sure. Yeah.
I was meant to
Is this
have
game over, by the
this.
way? Because I'm
No,
watching on the stream.
they're sitting on their throne right now.
Oh my god.
Prepared to go to the bitter end.
Yeah, Tide is halfway. He's level 24.5 with a Battle Fury. Shiva's getting a 250. They have a Tiny. Get your drinks. We're gonna be here for a bit.
Yeah, everyone's
go
got
make-
splash damage and shit.
See, I'm really concerned though, because I don't know what happens. Like, my mic's good now, but I feel like if I mute it and unmute it, that same thing's gonna happen. And I heard that on the stream, and I'm really sorry about that, because that was awful. Like, I don't even know what that was. It sounds like I'm making Jurassic Park soundtrack sounds.
I mean, can't you just
Well,
get
it's
a new
okay.
mic there? You're there in Texas. Surely you guys just have like
I can
boxes
get
on
you.
boxers as sponsor gear, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
those
I'll do it.
apartments look nice.
They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Unrelated, but Grant is a goddamn national treasure, and every tournament organizer should be inviting him to lands.
That's true.
Hey, thanks.
And I mean, what?
I was just eating. Sorry, thanks.
Like, So I'm gonna go AFK and make tea. Don't ditch
Okay.
me next lobby, and enjoy
Alright.
this wonderful finish.
Should be a while. We'll make sure they wait for you.
Yeah, they'll understand.
Complexity disqualified.
This actually could be a very long game. Like, cause how does Dire actually end the game? They can't, right? like straight up 5-on-5. They just can't.
They need them away from the throne, and they song them, right? And then they have to do that twice.
Yay! Sounds fun.
I mean, oh, this is refresher shard too, though.
Yeah.
So all they have to do is song them and destroy the throne.
And Glyph's up though. They have to like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I hate. I mean, I like Glyph. I wish Glyph was like Dota 1. The only difference is that it only gives it 9,000 armor, so you still do 1 damage a hit through Glyph. I think you bring that back. That was a Dota 2 limitation thing. Pablo just now hitting 18. Witch Doctor's not even. Everyone's so under. There's not even one level 25 at 45 minutes in. That's actually super surprising.
I guess it's because for the Dire,
really
Naga's
isn't.
absorbing all of it on illusions, right? And then for the Radiant, they lost all the racks pretty early, so all of it's like reduced.
True. Man, Trey, you're great.
I'm here, baby.
I'm gonna
Doing
call
what
you
I can.
I wish I could just like, you know, like in Step Brothers when she says she wants to curl him up and just put him in it. Well, I don't want to put Trent in there, but I want to put him in my pocket for that Dota knowledge.
Thanks.
Not in my vagina.
Just pull out Trent anytime.
Hello!
Well, they're
No,
doing
don't
something
put
right
me
now.
back in there.
Well, they're gonna get a tier 4.
You're gonna get that. BKB pop by Cancel as well, trying to hit some heroes already in the fountain.
Era's getting worked.
Yeah, Era's actually going to be dropping pretty quickly here. It looks like that minus armor is just too much for him. Jonas Stefan will finally get off the big-time Ravage, hitting all 5 heroes. I've already brought down the Lycan. They have the Maledict on Cancel as well, so that's going to take down the Aegis. Now, Sexy Bambo, they don't have the Refresher Shard on. Oh, no! Cancel! Come on, dude! The sleep wasn't even close to being done. Buybacks are going to be forced now from Final Tribe. Era may just die a second time here. He's got the track on him.
Yeah, that's
Akeem, finish him off. He's got him.
That's over. Bambo, I don't want to say Bambo actually just carried him all in the backpack, but Bambo owned this game.
He really did. Everyone else from the tribe will die. Throne blows up.
Damn.
That's game 1. Cancel stack, man. What the fuck?
They're
What are they
one game
doing?
away from the grand finals to qualify. Ooh, pardon me. Sorry. They're playing really well.
I wonder if it has, like, that Nyx was so under-leveled that he didn't really do
game.
Nyx things at all. You know what I mean? Like, when all this rat was happening from, like even OD was ratting. And they kept trying to do this 5-man push, but they got out-pushed every single time. And they weren't willing to make that, like, big commitment or anything like that or try and force the Lycan back. Because you can't against Lycan. Or else he's just going to race you.
I mean, I mean, I'm not gonna go back on it. I thought Final Tribe had a better draft and a better way to win, but that doesn't
Same.
always mean you're gonna
Same.
do it.
Same. I'm sure you just plant, like, the beauty of Tidehunter is you put him in the lane. He is your designated feeder.
That's
you put
literally
in,
what I was saying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what Cap was saying.
They
So I
literally
just
just
came here.
watched. They just watched a
Yeah.
fucking Lycan just take tower after tower, and they've got a Tidehunter.
Yeah, you just say, hey, kill me, and he uses his ult and his Necro, and he kills your Tide instead of the towers. In the meantime, DK Tiny can do whatever the fuck they want. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
there's-
also really
there's
don't like
no
the
way.
Nyx pick.
There's no way this lineup is like, oh, we forced the Tide TP at 15 minutes. Let's TP back and have a 5-man fight against Final Tribe. Like, they still have better team fight on Final Tribe
Yeah.
with only 4 heroes. So it's not even like
Well,
they
it's
could
like,
force that.
how do you get caught? You know what I mean? Like, who's catching you and killing you? That's the thing. Like, there's
Yeah, it's
there's
literally
literally
just sleep.
no catch. It's sleep and
There's not even
and
sleep
track.
follow-up either.
There's no
Yeah.
AoE stuns.
That was
off
so
of
funny when they
sleep.
had 4 people who were like, alright, here it comes. Nothing?
Yeah, to be fair though, that's like one of the things that I feel like teams at this level, like this tier 2 level, most suffer with. Like even we suffered with that like forever. Is this concept of putting when the enemy team is like spreading their power out around the map, it's like who responds to what and how much do you respond? How much can you pressure without overextending? Like it's really complicated. It's easy to be like, okay, we win a team fight, kill this guy first, but when they're split and you don't know exactly how strong you are, it's really difficult to coordinate that.
Yeah, that's where the old I always called it the complexity smash, where you guys just always seem to say fuck it and just ran 5 heroes into the base. It's like you guys couldn't quite figure out how to deal with a split push well enough, and at some point in time you're just like, all right, 5 heroes into their base.
Yeah.
Screw subtlety. I don't feel like you guys do that as much anymore though.
Well, we got a little more discipline.